Hello, thank you for joining with me. Good morning. We are in A Course in Miracles workbook for students, lesson 169. By grace I live, by grace I am released. If you would like to close your eyes and join me in prayer. Our Father, bless our eyes today. We are your messengers, and we would look upon the glorious reflection of your love which shines in everything. We live and move in you alone. We are not separate from your eternal life. There is no death, for death is not your will, and we abide where you have placed us in the life we share with you and with all living things, to be like you and part of you forever. We accept your thoughts as ours, and our will is one with yours eternally. Amen. Okay, by grace I live, by grace I am released. Grace is an aspect of the love of God which is most like the state prevailing in the unity of truth. It is the world's most lofty aspiration, for it leads beyond the world entirely. It is past learning, yet the goal of learning. For grace cannot come until the mind prepares itself for true acceptance. Grace becomes inevitable instantly in those who have prepared a table where it can be gently laid and willingly received, an altar clean and holy for the gift. Grace is acceptance of the love of God within a world of seeming hate and fear. By grace alone the hate and fear are gone, for grace presents a state so opposite to everything the world contains that those whose minds are lighted by the gift of grace cannot believe the world of fear is real. Now we have work to do, for those in time can speak of things beyond and listen to words which explain what it is to come is past already. Yet what meaning can the words convey to those who count the hours still and rise and work and go to sleep by them? Suffice it then that you have work to do to play your part. The ending must remain obscure to you until your part is done. It does not matter, for your part is still what all the rest depends on. As you take this role assigned to you, salvation comes a little nearer with each uncertain heart that does not beat as yet in tune with God. Forgiveness is the central theme that runs throughout salvation, holding all its parts in meaningful relationships. The course it runs directed and its outcome sure. And now we ask for grace, the final gift salvation can bestow. Experience that grace provides will end in time, for grace foreshadows heaven, yet does not replace the thought of time but for a little while. The interval suffices. It is here that miracles are laid, to be returned by you from holy instants you receive. Through grace in your experience to all who see the light that lingers in your face. What is the face of Christ but his who went a moment into timelessness and brought a clear reflection of the unity he felt an instant back to bless the world? What is the face of Christ but his who went a moment into timelessness and brought a clear reflection of the unity he felt an instant back to bless the world? How could you finally attain to it forever, while a part of you remains outside, unknowing, unawakened, and in need of you as witness to the truth? Be grateful to return, as you were glad to go an instant and accept the gifts that grace provided you. You carry them back to yourself, and revelation stands not far behind. Its coming is ensured. We ask for grace and for experience that comes from grace. We welcome the release it offers everyone. We do not ask for the unaskable. We do not look beyond what grace can give. For this we can give in the grace that has been given us. Our learning goal today does not exceed this prayer. Yet in the world, what could be more than we ask this day of Him who gives the grace we ask as it was given Him? By grace I live, by grace I am released, by grace I give, by grace I will release. Hello, I am going to play a Ziva meditation for you from start to finish. So please join me with that. Let me first read the lesson again. Lesson 169. By grace I live, by grace I am released. By grace I give, by grace I will release. Now sit with your back supported, head and neck free, and join me.
So go ahead and have a seat with your back supported and your head free. You can close the eyes, and we'll begin with the 2x breath. So mindfulness is where we're directing our focus. And in this example, we're inhaling through the nose for 2, and exhaling through the mouth for 4. Again, in for 2, and out for 4. And if your nose is ever stuffed up, you can do this into and out of your mouth. Or if you prefer into and out of your nose, that's okay too. You can make this your own. And now I'll begin to elongate. In for 3, and out for 6. And on your next inhale, really letting it be a big, delicious inhale, filling your lungs to their full capacity. And when you get to the top of this inhale, float there for just a moment. And then exhaling all the way to empty. And when you get to the bottom of that exhale, again, floating there just for a moment, noticing that space between. And now we'll inhale for 4, the biggest inhale we've taken all week. Floating there at the top for just a moment. And as we exhale for 8, allowing our lungs to collapse, allowing that breath to just fall out of the lungs. And on your next inhale, imagining this breath and energy coming in through the base of the spine. And as you fill your lungs, this breath and energy travels up your spine. And as you exhale, you send this breath and energy out into your life, into your dreams, into the life you want to create. Really good. And now you can soften the breath, just letting it be easy and natural. And we'll gently bring our awareness to our sense of hearing. So listening for all the sounds you can detect. And when sounds happen during your meditation, just letting them pass through you like water. Imagining it as a vibratory wave, which it is, and allow it to just permeate your body. Really good. And now bringing your awareness to your sense of touch. Noticing your bum in the chair, the breath as it enters and exits your nostrils, your clothes against your skin. And now seeing what you're seeing. The blackness, the light streaming through your eyelids. Perhaps you see colors in your mind's eye. There's no right or wrong way. You're just bringing your awareness to your sense of sight. And now taste what you're tasting. Can you taste your toothpaste or your mouthwash? Is your mouth acidic or dry? Is it simply the absence of taste? And now taking an inhale and really smell what you're smelling. What can you smell right now in this room, in this moment? And now having a bit of fun, stacking these senses on top of each other. So hear what we're hearing. Feel what we're feeling. See what we're seeing. Taste what we're tasting and smell what we're smelling. Noticing how many of your senses you can hold in your awareness at the same time, like we're pulling the lens back on our awareness. And one final time, waking up your sense of hearing, touch, sight, taste, and smell. Grounding yourself firmly in your body in the right now. And from this space of present moment awareness, we can gently surrender into the meditation. Starting with just the faint intention to meditate. Just the intention to think the mantra will start to be enough. Remembering that the less effort you use with it, the more powerful it is. Letting it float gently in the background of your mind. We're not focusing, we're not concentrating, we're not controlling the tempo. We're trusting that just like the thoughts are floating in innocently, the thought that we're off the mantra will also happen innocently. And that's our cue to gently float back to it. Giving yourself full permission to take it as it comes. Allowing this to be simple and innocent. And don't mind the time. let's keep the eyes closed, but we'll let go of the mantra inside. Like we're cutting the cord to an anchor, gently bringing our awareness into the body, into the right now. And we'll use this space between, this relaxed, least excited state of awareness, to start to imagine our dreams as if they are our current reality. So we'll move into the manifesting, and I invite you to think of one dream, one desire, one goal that really lights you up. Something that feels exciting to you. And you don't have to worry too much about picking the exact right goal, because our desires are changing all the time, and you can do a different desire each time you meditate. Which is what feels most charming, what feels most inspiring right now in this moment in time. So picking one dream, one desire, one goal, and then allowing your imagination to have some fun, allowing your imagination to run wild, and really picturing yourself inside of this reality as if it's happening right now. And you can use your 5 senses as part of this. What does it look like, this reality? What does it sound like? More importantly, what does it feel like? What does it smell like? What does it taste like? But really get that feeling of this dream in your bones, in your cells. Where are you? What are you wearing? Who's with you? How much money do you have in your bank account? How did you get to this place? What mode of transportation brought you here? Who did you call the moment that this dream became a reality? And what did it feel like to share the news with them? Just really allowing all of that joy, all of that excitement to bubble up inside of you. Knowing that you're allowing your cells to vibrate on the same frequency as these desires. And knowing that you accomplishing your dreams isn't selfish. You're not going to leave anyone behind. As you step into your full potential, you inspire others to do the same. So the beautiful thing about your imagination is that it isn't limited by time or money or other people. So I want you to imagine this as your magic wand scenario. It's the big, fat, scary dream. Imagine that as if it's your current reality. Giving yourself permission to really luxuriate in this reality. And taking a big, delicious inhale. Breathing this in as if it is true. And exhaling, letting go of anything that isn't serving this dream. And again, taking a big, delicious inhale, breathing in this reality as if it's happening now. And exhaling. And just for fun, let your dream bring a big old smile to your face. The biggest, toothiest Julia Roberts grin you've ever had in your whole life. Breathe that smile into your whole body. Smile with your liver, and then exhale, letting go of anything that isn't serving you. Really good. And in your own time, whenever you're ready, we can start to slowly, gently open the eyes. Good job.
I hope you enjoyed that. I like to envision living in my truth, living in my reality, living in love, living in communion with God, and choosing love. I love you. Have a beautiful day. Thank you. I hope you enjoyed that meditation. That's Emily Fletcher, and she wrote a book, Stress Less, Accomplish More. This type of meditation, it's mindfulness meditation, is meant to help you to stress less and accomplish more throughout your day, give you more focus, etc. So let's live in love today. Have a beautiful day. Thank you. By grace I live. By grace I am released. By grace I give. By grace I will release. Thank you.